That right there is Pearson View in Boynton Beach. So yeah, I'm back in Florida. I've been back for a couple of days now. Just a quick catch up real quick. You know, I got back here, it took me like 2 days to drive back, or like a day and a half, and I freaking got back here in Florida at like 2 in the morning, went straight to sleep when I got home, freaking woke up, and like my first legit full day back in Florida was freaking awesome. Like, I got a lot done. I freaking got caught up on some stuff, laundry, freaking drove out to Miami, freaking started job searching like immediately when I got back, got 2 interviews, and it was just a freaking awesome first day back. And then like I don't really know what happened, but like everything kind of just like hit me all at once, like, oh shit, like I'm back in Florida. I have all of the problems that I was dealing with in Florida still, and now I'm having to go back. And you know, I got used to like being in Texas because I was there for like 2 or 3 weeks, a lot longer than I anticipated, and I got a break from this mental state that I'm in Florida, which is helping me grow. It sucks, but is helping me grow as an individual. Still dealing with like the living situation, and you know, the whole real estate thing, and the job thing. So like all of those things are still things that have not been resolved and that I'm still working on. But I just took my real estate exam for the 4th time for a real estate sales associate in Florida, and I failed it again for the 4th time. I've made around the same grade pretty much every single time. I mean, when I first took it, I was like making 50, so I've like gradually gotten better about this test, but this test freaking sucks. Like, I don't care. Like, I am not a good test taker. Like, as far as studying and stuff, like, I can recall stuff like fairly easily and stuff, but you put me in front of a freaking computer or a piece of paper where I'm supposed to like answer these questions, like, I am just like, I'm not good with that type of shit. So I don't know, it's probably my 3rd or 4th day back. I've spent the past 2 days, literally, I locked myself in my room to study. Took a break from like job hunting and everything else and just stayed in my room to study real estate. I'm still here in the parking lot, but anyways, yeah. And also, I hadn't created a vlog or podcast since being back in Texas, and so I kind of needed to just get out what I was going through and where I'm at currently, and get over this like overwhelming feeling of like just sadness and shit because of everything that's going on. But you know, this is a vlog, this is my life, and I like to share it with people regardless of how I feel and shit. So I just want to be real with people as far as like my life goes in this vlog. I changed my shirt because I might go work for Postmates for a little bit today. I am extremely tired. I got like you can probably see it in my eyes, I only got a couple of hours of sleep last night just because my schedule has been like screwed up since I left, or since I came back from Texas, and I freaking had to wake up really early this morning for my real estate exam. And it's actually like chilly out today, and so the beach is literally like probably a bad idea. And plus, like, I'm just like having these weird, I'm just like, I don't feel like I deserve to go to the beach. I kind of like have that mindset just because like I've got all of this shit going on that I need to figure out. And so also, I've been staring at this squirrel right here for a really long time. It looks like he's like trying to take a nap. Anyways, he's really cute, I guess. The rest of today, I'm gonna like stay awake. I thought about taking a nap, but I want to get my schedule right, so I'm gonna stay awake the rest of the day. I think I'm gonna be working for Postmates the rest of today, and then I can either go to yoga tonight, or I can, my real estate tutor just said that I could go by Gold Coast, which is a school that I went through, and she actually is a teacher there. So one of those two things. Today's kind of sucked, honestly. But I drove like south, like I'm in Fort Lauderdale. And I don't know, I guess I've been trying to do this whole Postmates thing, and I mean, honestly, so far it just completely f***ing sucks compared to delivery dudes. I'm just like looking at my phone, like determining like whether I would just want to go back home or if I should just work for delivery dudes again or find something more stationary. So pretty much I was like stressing the f out and decided to do one of three things. One was go to yoga. One was to go to school and learn some stuff that I've already kind of learned. And then my third option that I thought of was spur of the moment, and I was like, well, since I'm in Fort Lauderdale, I wonder if there's a skate park in Fort Lauderdale. So that's why my forehead looks the way, like all red and disgusting like that. But there's a skate park here. I know y'all can't see it. I'll put in the clips right here. But that is ramp 48 in Fort Lauderdale. It's actually like church run, which is kind of weird. Like literally there's like a ginormous church that's around the corner that I actually go to on Sundays. And I had no idea that they actually have their own skate park. So I thought it was really cool that there's a freaking skate park like right here. But it was really nice, obviously, from the clips that y'all saw. But now it's like 6 o'clock. I'm gonna probably, I have no idea. I don't know what's next. I am so itchy, like my back, my freaking back itches and shit. I'm like all sweaty and the sweat is scratching. I'm gonna have to pause you, Joe Rogan. I listening to Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan. I was listening to it on my podcast and I was like, why does this podcast have 1 million views as opposed to some of the other people he talked to? And I'm not sure who he is, so I'm just gonna watch it instead of podcast it. And I'm also in line for Chick-fil-A. And then I am probably gonna go home. Did y'all see that look I gave the camera? It's the autofocus from this freaking camera. And then I'm gonna go home and I am really tired. It is 7 p.m. and I'm gonna go to bed early so I can wake up early and do something. So typically I have this like notebook that I keep on me, and my pen. I have this notebook, right, every single night, because my tomorrow starts the night before. I learned this from Ryan Serhant. He's got a really good book out called Sell It Like Serhant. I had been doing it before I read his book, but it's a good book. You should check it out. It's autobiography, not auto, just a biography about him. He's one of the greatest real estate brokers in New York City. Y'all should check it out. But anyways, so every single night I write out my day for the next day, and write some things down that I'm grateful for, and something motivational, whether it's a verse from the Bible or something you saw on Instagram, like a freaking motivational thing, just something that stands out or something that means something to you. Write it down and try to live by that throughout that day. And so thank you, have a good night. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Probably watch some YouTube videos and start the day over, because I did not like today very much, but I tried to make the most of it, as most of it as I could, however you word that. Yeah, so I mean, instead of being like depressed and shit today, like I legitimately like tried to get out and still do something, and ultimately it turned into just like a normal crappy day, I guess, instead of it just being a complete clusterfuck, just piece of shit day. I didn't like the day, but it was freaking, I have a lot of these days, and I feel like it's important for me to film it and like put it on my channel, because not every day is good for me, you know? Like the past 4 or 5 of my vlogs have just been like super fun days and all of that stuff, but this is a vlog, this is my life, and I want it to be realistic. And so if there's a video that you don't watch on my channel, it should have been this one, because by now you've probably already watched it. So I love y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next one, or something cool that people say at the end of videos.